Hey guys, here is part 2 of my trip through 4-1, the Shrine of Storms, and from where I stopped last time there are 2 tunnels that you can go through. The one on the right is a dead end, and the one on the left is where I am in now. So be careful when you come into that square that I just passed. There is a trap there, so make sure that you have your shield up at all times, do some dodging. This level is ridden with traps, with monsters that shoot at you like ambushes, with monsters that pop up, monsters that are kind of strong, so just kind of take care as you go through. Heads up again. But anyways, I'm going down through a pathway, and what I'm looking for is one, there are some equips that I can get, a couple of bows if I remember correctly, and there is a copper key, which Kuro told me that I can use, I believe, to interact with another NPC later on, and then also we will meet with Sparkly the Crow, which is another NPC, and I'll explain more about that when we actually get to her. So here in this room, there was a message that I read here that said there's a hidden passageway. It is not down into the corner. You cannot go through there. There's no doorway. There's nothing there at the moment, so don't worry about that. What you need to do is continue to go upwards, up the stairs, and there's a blood stain that you can see there because there are still monsters up here, so be careful. There's a silver skeleton that will greet you right at the top, so I took him out fairly easily. They don't have a lot of health for the level that I am right now, but they will do a bit of damage to you if you're not prepared for it. Out here on the pathway, do watch out for storm beasts, the little flying manta ray looking things that shoot the bolts at you. They will hurt a little bit and they stun you temporarily, but here we are where Sparkly the Crow would be, and she says that we're scary, and then she requests, or kind of demands, for sparkly twinkly things, and she wants to trade. So what you'll do is there's a list of items, and you could look this up, but there's a list of items that you can set down near the tree, and she will decide whether or not it's okay to take. And if she doesn't like it, then she rejects your item. You know, nothing happens, you take it back. If she does like your item, she will take it and give it to you in exchange for, I think, a colorless demon soul. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. And that is a rare item, and it will help you to upgrade your equips to something very nice, you know, your weapons. So you want to do that if you can, if you have an item, you know, something like I think it was a gold mask or other things. You can use those, and she will take those and give you, you know, this demon soul in exchange for that. But after you're done with that, or if you want to just ignore it and go on to something else, then we're on our way to the copper key. You can see that I'm going through my items and I don't have it. I wanted to check because I've been through this level before and I thought that maybe I had picked it up already, but I have not. So we'll be going to get the copper key next, and we're going to actually get the bows first because that is up here on the top where I am, and then the copper key is down below me. So here you're going to see the compound short bow, and then there's a compound long bow along with some more arrows that you can get. And after that there's not really anything up here, so you can head back down. And it took me a little bit to get down on this level because for some reason I had thought that once I got down to that little pathway, the very narrow one where I dropped down the steps, I couldn't get back up again, and that was because that I was running with my shield up. In order to get up those little ridges, you have to just walk straight into them, and your character will automatically climb up of them, and you cannot do that if you are running. So what you see here, where I am, you have to just walk into it, and so you'll be able to get up from there, and then we can go pick up the copper key. And then after that, that's kind of it for this video. We're just picking up some items before we progress further through the Shrine of Storms. But in order to get the copper key, you're going to have to fight this guy here, the silver skeleton, and I don't know if you can see, he doesn't do a lot of damage to me at this point, but if you are not careful, he could. So just a heads up again to be careful. But the copper key is down at the very bottom of this, and you could fall, but what might happen is that you'll land on a little square, and that is a trap, and if you do that, you'll activate it. So I actually do activate it on purpose here after I get the copper key, but you don't have to. You can just pass through it. If you do, though, move out of the way, because it will shoot some arrows at you, and it will do a bit of damage if you get hit with all of them. It is possible that you can die, even if you are at our level, which is roughly almost 60, so just a tip on that. And then you cannot go through this gateway here. This is the right gateway that was locked at the beginning of the level that I had mentioned, so you cannot go through it. You're going to have to go all the way back but there is a ledge that you can drop off of, and it will drop you down in the archway right in front of the two tunnels that go left and right, and so you'll be able to kind of just proceed from there to the rest of the level, and that's where I am right here. Also, one more quick thing, you can kill storm beasts. The reason why I'm not getting hit by any bolts from the sky is because I already had taken out 2 or 3 of them. You can kill them as long as you have a ranged attack and you are in close range, but it takes a little bit of work, so that's something for another video. But anyways, thank you for watching, and we will see you Monday with part 3. Please like or subscribe us to see more, and we'll see you then.